What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/Choosingbeggars. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe as it would really help out my channel and allow me to continue to make these videos for you guys. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Bulletproof beggar. So obviously, due to COVID-19, a lot of people are struggling and out of work. My brother and his wife both lost their jobs due to the pandemic, and because they were previously contracted to work out of the US, they're not eligible for unemployment. I'll call them brother and sister-in-law. They also lived in corporate housing in Japan that came with my brother's job, so not only are they out of work, but they are suddenly homeless. Crappy situation for sure, but not really in anyone's control. So my parents offered to let them stay rent-free until things calm down and they can find work, and they quickly fly home to the US. This is when my parents find out that they have no money. Nothing in savings despite both making 6 figures in Japan, just a little bit of cash from their last paychecks. Apparently, they'd been living like high rollers, spending their money on expensive crap as fast as they made it. Here's where it gets really ridiculous. Both my parents are in their 60s and getting ready to retire, so they're trying to save everything they can to be in a good position when they stop working. But now, because brother and sister-in-law both still have multiple bills each month, such as credit card payments and cell phones, my parents are loaning them money to pay their bills as well as pay for all their food, etc. So it's now been a few weeks into this, and brother and sister-in-law decided they want to start drinking bulletproof coffee in the morning. For those not familiar, it's basically a high-calorie meal replacement coffee made with butter and other oils. The trouble here is that Bulletproof is a trademarked brand that sells their own oils and clarified butter, with the usual ridiculous markup that overhyped fitness trends tend to come with. It's also worth mentioning that there are about 8.3 million fitness blogs with much cheaper dupe recipes. So my mom, trying to be supportive, takes the time to make them fresh, homemade clarified butter to use in their coffee each day for the price of regular store-bought butter. However, my sister-in-law refuses to use it because it isn't grass-fed butter. My mother calls me in tears because brother and sister-in-law are accusing her of judging their life by insisting on buying them cheap food and suggesting that they get a job at a delivery company if they want special groceries. I tell her to put me on speaker and proceed to chew them out and explain that beggars can't be choosers. My sister-in-law takes the opportunity to start ragging on my customer service job and saying that she and my brother are worth so much more than me, etc. So I, of course, am done with it and point out that while I might have a low-wage customer service job, I'm paying all my own bills and have money in the bank. Good lord, my brother and I were raised exactly the same. I have no idea what happened to make him such a choosing beggar. Yikes. So you're out of a job and homeless and you're complaining about butter because it's not grass-fed. Oh man. Well, Chief, don't be surprised if you guys are living on the street soon. Lady wants me to fix my hard waste for her. So some context, in Australia, hard waste is categorized as large items too big to be transported to refuse centers that you would leave by the road outside your house, and the local council or municipality collect for you and take to the landfill or recycling plant. Sometimes people will leave decent items by the road outside the house with a free sign, but mostly it's common knowledge that if it's by the road, it's free and usually gone within hours. No complaints. Here's my short but sweet story. So I left the tripod lamp with busted legs and no power supply by the road for hard waste collection along with a few other bulky items. It was a cheap Kmart lamp worth about 80 bucks brand new, and even then that's overpriced. I walk outside to find a woman stuffing the obvious rubbish in her car. Hi. Oh, It's fine, you can take it, but the legs are broken and the power cord is faulty. I was going to replace it, but it's not worth it. Does it work though? Sure, if you replace the power cable, easy job really. Could you fix it for me? No. Why not? Because it's rubbish. If I can't fix it, I'll be bringing it back. No, you won't. Either take it or keep it, or leave it here for collection. Look, I'll try to fix it, but if I can't fix it, then I might as well bring it back here for collection. No, if you take it, it's yours. Hard rubbish collection doesn't have a set date and time, it's just between date X and date Y. If it's not there, it doesn't get collected. Do you want it or not? Can't you just fix it for me? I'll pay for the power cord. No, I'm not an electrician. If I fix electrical items and her house burns down, I can be charged and imprisoned and fined for damages. Can you just leave it and leave? She left, but snuck back a few hours later to collect her precious. Last I heard of her, but goddamn, it's junk woman. Yeah, Karen, it doesn't work. You're literally just grabbing garbage.
Well, if you're not gonna fix it for me, then I'm gonna bring it back here.
Entitled Choosing Beggar screams at employee, making her cry over not getting enough free food. Sorry for the bad phone texting, but here goes. Backstory: my parents own a popular Chinese takeaway in the middle of a mid-sized city. It was a very busy Saturday, first since reopening, and the entitledness there was 1,000 times worse than usual. Cue entitled Choosing Beggar over the phone. From the moment our counter assistant, person manning the phone, and Tills answered the phone with a cheery tone as always, Choosing Beggar was being a crazy booger like all the other times she ordered. We were super busy, so her order wasn't ready in the hour she stated. This was when her first callback occurs. I don't remember all the details, but all I could hear standing by the phone was a constant barrage of profanities and abuse. After we calmed her down, she didn't call back until 15 minutes later. At that time, her food was already on the way, but she screamed and screamed loud and angrily enough to make counter assistant need to take a break in the back room. So just to make her shut up, we also sent her free stuff, inconveniencing another driver. All seemed well until another 20 minutes later. Now she was full on screaming. Why? Because a large bag of prawn crackers and 2 fistfuls of fortune cookies wasn't enough for this Choosing Beggar. Mind you, her order was anyway with a discount, so we didn't give her much more to still make money. She yelled profanities on the top of her lungs and made poor counter assistant cry on an already busy Saturday. So the boss, my mom, stepped in. The boss ripped her to shreds, which immediately ended up with Choosing Beggar saying,
"I'm telling everyone on Facebook and you'll have no customers left because of the appalling way you treated me."
To which the boss replied, "Then tell everyone the truth." Then Choosing Beggar abruptly hangs up. I doubt that entitled booger will do anything, and we've put her onto a blacklist. We hope she never orders again. Oh my goodness. Karen, they're going out of their way to send another driver to you to give you free food,
and it's not good enough for you.
Well, you're lucky you're even getting stuff in the first place. Shake my head. Why didn't you fill out the just moved forms for the stimulus? I should have known this particular friend, Choosing Beggar, would end up being a Choosing Beggar. It started when she asked me to help her fill out a claim for unemployment. She kept saying I was doing it wrong. Choosing Beggar.
Why don't my 2020 jobs show up? And it doesn't say I'm self-employed.
I don't know, let's find...
And why does it list stuff from last year?
Because you can still get money from them. They're in the time period.
No, they're last year. Why don't you have this year's?
These jobs can still give you money. Why not get that money? It's stupid not to get it.
Because I want to see this year. I have to tell them to give me the money because I can't work for the virus.
Okay, one thing at a time. She continued to scream and text other people to show me they knew the right way. While she did that, I rapidly filed in for the 2019 jobs. She then shoved her phone in front of me.
See, you did it wrong. Freelancers go to a special site and put in that they're not working because of the virus. Go to the special site.
I snapped. Fine, everyone knows better than me. Let's go to the special site.
I'm sorry, but you're doing it wrong. Get rid of this and go to the other site.
Of course, I didn't get rid of all my work. I opened a new tab and went to the special site that was an information page saying to use the regular site and select out of work due to COVID-19. She still believed it, yelling I did something wrong and didn't give up until I made her read it out loud, tell me what it meant, and click on the link. She immediately began screaming that it didn't have her 2020 jobs. I told her if she screamed at me one more time, especially when I stupidly came over during the quarantine, I'd leave. She apologized and said she was frustrated. I noticed an ad employer and quickly added her to current work. I really couldn't understand why her work wasn't listed, but I wanted out. I added the jobs, had to go back and put in the description she wanted, and as she still gripped that we were on the wrong site and I should have put in more information so the government understands how bad it was for her more than other people, I hit submit, grabbed my bag, and started to run. She shoved me back into the chair.
You gotta fill out for my stimulus check.
Why can't you do it?
You know, I get confused.
Helping would take less time than all the phone calls I'd get, so I found out what to do and filled it as fast as I could. I went to hit submit and she stopped.
Where's the part where you tell them you deserve more?
Why? You don't have kids. That's...
But I just moved here.
I don't get it. So?
It's stressful being here. You'd be stressed if you weren't in a familiar place. I should get more because of that.
I tried not to scream as I explained how that was plain crap. I said I had to go and left. She did call to say thanks and then started up again. I had a sudden thought. Do you pay taxes on your current job?
No, it's all cash.
Me thinking, here we go, that's why it's not showing on unemployment. She argued forever, telling me everyone said it was wrong, so I hung up. I got a text later saying the other people agreed with me once she told them about the cash. She still didn't understand it and still thinks it's me refusing to file it for her. Then she started on extra money because she moved. I haven't called her in a while.
Well, where's the part you tell them you deserve more money? Because I definitely deserve more than other people.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.